I mean, that's a decent trade. Enjoy your treasure token. I hope you brought some invokes. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today's deck is very different from the usual control because we are playing Abzan control in Mythic. Not only that, we are playing a lot of interesting cards, so you will see some Karn Living Legacy in action. Card that I personally really like, we didn't see it on the channel. You will see how this card carried the game, and that was pretty epic. We play Glorious Sunrise and Invasion of Shandalar as our value cards, or you know, stabilization tools. We also have Infinite Loop with double Shigeki. We don't play too many, so don't waste them. But we have Cosmic Rebirth as one loop, and second one is of course Invasion of Shandalar. For the late game, like, we're playing quite a lot of Planeswalkers. This is our, you know, choice for the value every single turn, because as you know, there is no Bankbuster, there is no Invoke the Spell. How can we draw cards? So that was the idea. Shigeki draws cards, Invasion draws cards, and all the Planeswalkers draw cards. So this way we can get the card advantage we need. And Vraska, very good removal. Proliferate works perfectly with other Planeswalkers. Man, Karn goes to 7 so quickly with Vraska on board, so you can really go for this ultimate, and the Power Stones token will keep hitting your opponent and, you know, just winning you the game slowly but surely. The rest of the deck, of course, filled with removal, live game, the good stuff of Karn standard. Triple cutdown, 1 March, just because you want some big live game during the game. We have some Reveries to keep us afloat, Celestus to ramp us into, you know, the bigger plays, especially the Sunfall. If you can play Sunfall one turn earlier, it's insane. And the point is that our value is stacked on those Planeswalkers. So usually they have moderate amount of answers because they still need to face aggro, they need to be efficient against aggro. So usually 2 or 3 Planeswalker removal is enough to just destroy a, you know, standard build, but we have 8 of them, and we can get back more with Shigeki, Cosmic Rebirth, and Invasion. So we can just overload their capacity to answer the Planeswalkers, and you will see it in action. They sometimes just scoop to Planeswalkers, they have no answers. So I really hope, man, my voice, I really hope you guys will enjoy this one take. We were on some rough start with this deck, but we managed to get it to 50% win rate, so I'm happy with it, and it's definitely something very new. And I think you will like it. It's refreshing, and glad to see Karn back. One of the cards that I really enjoy, while it's not very meta right now. So don't forget to subscribe, it supports the channel. It says to me that you enjoyed the video and I did a good job, so thank you for that. And enjoy the games with one single removal. Alright, this hand is a little bit silly. Oh boy, we probably lost this game. We'll go for ticket on the next turn. Theoretically we can... Oh! Alright, it's good. It's not mono blue. Mono blue would be a huge problem against the Mire. It might still be a problem, but at least it will be a very interesting game. Trespasser. Not sure if you heard, but it trespasses. Yep, that's the commentary you are here for. Let's go for Vorrac. Let's hit some lands for the next turn, because we never miss this. Actually, getting rid of double cutdown can be really good. And let's see, they need to pass the turn if they want to go for 4-4. Or they can just kill Vorrac in the deck. Or they can do this, and I will not be happy about it. I draw a card, I cry. Alright. Man, my life is in danger. The problem for this situation is the fact that moment he untaps, he can have make disappear, which will win him the game. So I think we go like this. And I want to make the board as messy as possible. Possibly they will try to remove this, which costs them around 4 or 3 mana. I hope they don't have make disappear, or they will tap out too heavily to play it. Because we really need the Sunfall to hit. Huh, no respect for Wandering Emperor. I see. What if we did it like this? Man, that's actually a really good block for us. Let's see the combat trick. There has to be something, right? Okay. Interesting. Nothing. They hold up the mana. Do we have 3 cards? No. It's permanence, right? Permanence. Hmm. Ha ha ha. Do I risk the Sunfall? Or I exile Sorin? Oh, into open mana, that's so bad, man. You know it won't work. Please give me go for the throat. Thank you. I'm such a good player, man. Very good plays. So we don't need to do anything on our turn, which is also amazing. If he plays Memory Deluge, we kill Sharded, so he cannot do it. Spell Pierce won't tax us enough. And now he's in the pickle. We don't care about the life game. I mean, he knows about Go for the Throat, but I care so little about this 2 life that I just don't want to make a play. Maybe. Sometimes they play something else first. Let's see the attack. If that's a face, I might take it. You know, this way you have a lot of choices for your opponent to misplay. Right, stage 1. What is your trick? Make Disappear won't work, and that's huge. He has 3 blue mana, so it's 1 Dissipate into 1 Negate, or Make Disappear. And here we are. Empty board, very nice. Sure. That's actually good, because we can Sunfall this one. Maybe. It might get countered. Alright. Tier, man, I'm so good at drawing correct cards from the top. Like, I'm the best player there is, man. So how do we do it? Tier Sander goes around Make Disappear. I still think it's worth it. We just need to get rid of Sharded. He doesn't have too much stuff. Maybe he plays Hidetsugu into, you know, Breach. But that's something we need to risk. Alright. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I want some board presence, man. I really do. Especially that we have Invasion and another Sorin, so we don't care if it dies. Finally! Alright, we are now playing the game. Alright, 3 cards to go. We have Shigeki, that's good. I think... Oh, Karn! You love to see him. And I really like the Karn. Let's draw some extra cards. Emperor, sure. And now the lifelink actually really matters because it translates to card advantage. Open mana, so we want to wait until his turn. I could play it at the upkeep, but maybe he plays something else, and we always have the March if he plays Teferi or something like this. And this really taxes his mana quite a lot, and his options, because Make Disappear is never working on each of our spells, and as you can see, he had it all along. So now we pay mana at the end step, so I guess he has 2 of them, so that was even better. See? Now we are starting to trade 2 for 1 with counter spells, and that's crazy. That's not how you should be trading normally. Alright, there is something. Not Otawara. Weird. Let's go with the Karn, because he's the best planeswalker ever. Go Karn, get them. Ultimate. This is our good win con, man. And we can always use the ability for the channel, so it's actually extra mana, in a way. And let's plus, I should start with the plussing, of course, that was a misplay. Because I want 2 planeswalkers, so Edict doesn't get me. See, I knew it's around from the top. 2 cards to go. Perfect. I think the only cards that can mess us is Bridge the Multiverse and Hidetsugu. If he doesn't play those cards, I think we should, man, control deck. Bro, we are the real control. Like, look at us. Just playing cards every turn. And Emblem is soon here. A lot of decks have really high troubles answering multiple planeswalkers, man. And we're against some Gandalf shenanigans. Let's see if this Gandalf will be playing, you know, some kind of aggro, or he will be actual Gandalf, not an imposter. See, that's the fake Gandalf. You know they will be. They are always fake Gandalfs. I play Catan. Sorry, I was too early with the previous one. Alright, Tear Asunder. I would love to see this card turn ago, but it hits basically their whole deck, so we should find a new target. Definitely Naturalis is one of the best ones. That's not the card you want to remove. A land. Alright. Let's go with the wedding announcement and start stacking the board just a little bit. Like with Vorrac and all the tokens, we can have a lot of power in the board, which means that he cannot kill us very easily. Calyx, sure. That's an enchantment. Moment we tapped for a single turn, it's already this. They are getting a lot of value, and they should not. But how can you beat this? Alright, let's go with this into Tear Asunder probably. Alright, a little bit annoying, but it's not over. We can absolutely make it work. Man, it's so hot while recording. I need to take ventilator off during the recording, so you know guys, subscribe for playing in the heat because it's unbearable. Oh my god, it's so hot here. Alright, so what are you going to do? I don't remove Calyx because I hope he will like count on it to get the triggers. Go away, please. Alright, we know there's no instance, that's good. We wait one more turn, so he doesn't get any value by this hit, it's just damage, and that's fine for us. We can Vraska on the next turn and protect her a little bit. We'll have 6/6 in the board, so that helps a lot. Adacet is super annoying though. Alright. More Calyx. Still annoying. Alright, but now we have a big girl Vraska, and that should help a little bit. Calyx is just annoying as hell. We are not attacking, and like we have 6 toughness in total, so we can block all of this. Theoretically. I'm scared, man. We need just one turn of him not doing crazy stuff. Can we get there? Can you do not crazy stuff? Invasion of Gobakan? You know what? I'll take it. At this point, I'll take it. We just need to basically, you know, care about Vraska. He's going for this one. We don't have permanence, so obviously. Yeah, just have everything. Makes sense. Oh my god, so annoying. Alright, he draws a card. I think we invest this to defense. Honestly, he should be attacking, I think. So we can go into Sorin for a vampire. Or Vorrac for land. I think Vorrac is a bit better overall. I think we still play the land. Alright, let's be very defensive. Don't forget we have stuff like Sunfalls and Farewells, even though we are not drawing it at all. Alright, a lot of power in the board. But we can let one of the dog through. Can you stop drawing cards like that are crazy? Bro, like, come on. He flips if we block like this. I mean, then we probably need to stall until we hit what? Farewell. Alright, I mean, let's try it. So he traded his big creature for our small creature. This will get bigger, and he can protect, you know, against everything except exile effect, that our removal is purely. Like, we play only exile effects. Alright. We can make a vampire that will die to his 4th ossification, probably. Or we can try to fish for cards. I will go for the vampire, actually. I think it's okay. Not sure what happened. Oh, my mouse stopped working. That's great. Alright, let's try the cable. Mouse, please, don't you die on me. Alright, cool. Still no permanent. So we can ramp with the land if we really want, but that's not the best play. Man, one card in the end. It really shouldn't be so hard to whiff. This guy just doesn't know the word, man. So let's keep it. He can name the Raffine Tower. And we cannot cycle it, but then the Rebirth is not named. And we can use it at some point, maybe. Sorry. Alright. Taxing my abilities. And we'll have to sacrifice it if we want to defend Sorin. He can kill him, but he needs to throw a lot of creatures. Nothing attacked. Very nice. I think he finally whiffed for a second, and that might be enough to win the game if we draw something that is not land. It might be a card, let's think about it. Alright, probably Weaver of Harmony is good, right? So we kill this, and we see if he wants to sacrifice the thing. We can also do it and on his turn. Alright, I want to draw some cards. Reveal. Alright, that's definitely something. So I need more mana, and we can pay it like this. I guess we didn't flip, but we need to play it right now. So we can wait until he does something. Do we want to attack with the vampire? Probably not. Probably not on this turn. Stop touching my vampire. Alright, I really need him. One card. Don't forget when we kill this, or the other creatures are smaller. Invasion of Fears. Searching for any card in the library. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good last card, my friend. Oh my god, can they stop playing stuff? You could think that it's a heavy control deck with the amount of value they are having. It's 20 cards into the deck and they are still having everything. Alright, so they play Ossification. They try to figure out how their deck works. Let's kill the thing. He can protect it, but then it's no longer here. Alright, good. It also means that we don't want to block on this turn, unless we really have to. Yep. Seems like a pretty good card. I'm not sure if that was from the top, but there is a fair chance they just drew it. I mean, we are losing the stuff anyway, right? We need to block like this to... No, it still dies, right? Because 2 damage goes through, it's 4 damage. So I don't believe there's any way to keep it out. Right? Because of the trample, and we cannot get any good trade. Alright! Cool. We still have 6 cards that win us the game, but we need to draw them. Alright, Karn. Karn might be the answer. Man, what's up with the USB triggers? Alright, we can get Raffine Tower and ramp a little bit. We can go into the nighttime. Do we die on this turn? We block this, and we block this. Or probably this, actually. So 8 damage goes through. We are not dead yet. So it means we have this turn for Karn. And we go for 4.
Every step brings victory.
He needs a good top deck, because our top deck should be actually what we need. And this is why Karn is in the deck. Alright, we have 4 blockers. That really should be enough against 1 card from the top. Oh man, it's such a work to beat those like tier 1 decks, man. You really need to work for it. Especially when they drew triple ossification at top 20 cards. Okay, 2 of them were drawn, 1 was scried, or 2/3. And they respect Karn as they should. So the next turn is Sunforce, so we probably really would like to protect it. Right? I think it's okay. I would prefer to not kill it, but there's no way I can do it. Karn gets 2 damage and it's fine. Alright. Hopefully he draws a card and he plays whatever he draws into the battlefield. He shouldn't, because that's a good way to lose the game. but maybe they will. Drawing more cards as aggro should. You know, just 1 mana draw a card. That's exactly type of. Yep, you need this kind of control. Man, they are having more control than control decks, just as a side effect of their cards. That's some good design right there. Wow, that's a Sunfall. So of course he will not play more into the board because now he knows. Alright, let's do the thing. First step acquired. And the Karn is trying to fight for this game. This token is pretty huge, it's 8/8 I believe. So he stopped the cards, man. He's like, look at this. It's what, turn 15, he still has plays, but you can still feel that he's slowly drying up. And we don't need more cards, so let's go with Sorin. Let's make a vampire that he previously didn't seem to like. And let's make more mana, because it's useful for all the stuff. If we can ultimate at some point, that would be amazing. We have double planeswalkers, we are getting the value. And if we can tap with Karn for full mana, we can find whatever we need. Cool. Yep, keep playing stuff. Keep playing. It just doesn't end, does it? And now they will copy stuff and do it all over again. Man, the player is the weaker part of the deck than the deck itself. But we won, we managed to go through, and honestly the Karn with this finding Sunfall was the reason we won. So, Karn, thank you. Alright, we're going first, we take it. Fredo, I mean bro, I think you need to reread the books. I think you missed some points. Alright, it's a joke, I know it's his nick. Oh, hello bro. Let's see the soldiers. This land always feels like soldiers for some reason. Yep, and it always is. We don't have the green mana, which sucks. We have green mana because we are really good at the game. So we play Vorrac. Honestly, it's a pretty good card right now in this situation. Let's hit the land. Yep, we definitely need an untapped one. Turn 4, Emperor, turn 5, Sunfall. We really need this. And here we are with the player that actually knows to pass the priority on the Guardian of New Benalia. It happened! Our life is complete. We found the guy. Alright, so what are they doing? Huh. Am I happy with this? No. No, I'm not. How does it exactly work? As this creature attack. Scry. How does it work? Whenever enlist a creature. So I don't think we can respond to it in any way. Let's play the land he has seen. Do we pretend we fight for the board? We could get rid of this. So they will enlist to the veteran, so it's not under any risk. And then it will be a 5 or 4/2 in the end when we kill this. We can block the officer. I mean, that's okay, right? We can also give first strike to something. I can see this, like, I don't want to lose the Emperor. Like, after the Sunfall, Planeswalkers are really important because that's your, you know, initiative on the board. You can start doing stuff for free, and that's your, you know, payout for finally clearing this board and, you know, playing higher value deck. Oh my god, please stop it. Alright, you got your Emperor. Enjoy. Indeed, she's there, lurking. Frontliner. Yep, don't miss a single mana, my friend. It's not how you lose games. Unfortunate that they see it. Alright, they did not attack at all. Alright, let's make a dude. We need to go a bit wider, just because we need more time.
We must protect the people.
We played this. I'm not sure how much time do we need to start for. Wedding announcement. If we plus, we force them to attack the Emperor, which is pretty neat. This means that Talia has harder time attacking,
Show them how
and also the recruitment officer. We do not attack, and we wait with some tokens. Like, we need to survive until we Sunfall, and then we Sunfall, and then we Vraska, and they explode. We just need one more land. If not Talia, the game would be over, but of course they have her. An aggro 3 mana drop that creates creatures, going white, and also draws infinite cards. Seems about right. How the hell are those cards designed? Alright, let's kill it. He will draw 2 cards. And we can punish. If he draws, we can just -2 the Emperor. That's actually deliberate. I knew about it. So there is at least something that we are trying to force from them. And for this reason, they did not draw. Now I can go wider. And we are actually fighting on the board against them, which is pretty insane. That should not be the case. Oh, they think it's a good game? Why? Oh, because they have a card that wins the game 1 turn before we could Sunfall. So good at Magic. Man, they're always so proud of them playing cards from the hand. It's annoying because we could win this game with 1 good draw. Like, we needed land last turn and the game would be ours. We didn't hit it. He hit Talia, he hit Harbin. This game should absolutely be won, to be honest. We are going first with Wedding Announcement, and we are against Gandalf. Oh, we hate those control players. They just play islands and they pass the turn. Like, it's the worst. I can also make decisions during the game and I don't know what to do then. So, you know, the worst case. Right, Imrev? Imrev always agrees and breathes red flame. Is that right? It should be blue. Like, I really feel it should be blue. Let's kill it, because it's a creature. That's what you do with creatures. I mean, bro, you're playing Gandalf, you should not have creatures. Definitely announcement first, we don't need a land for the next turn, and I mean, we just play stuff. That's our plan, we play stuff. Do you want to exile, I don't know, a creature from a graveyard? They do not. Alright, decent draw, that's for sure. And we definitely want to play something, so let's go with the Vorrac. And hopefully hit a land. Or maybe 4 of them. Alright, that's not exactly what I expected, but I'll take it. Alright, so the Trespasser won't flip. It will flip after our Wedding Announcement flips. And that might be... oh man, that's a bit awkward. Alright, I generally don't like those styles at all. I bought one and I regretted it instantly, but man, this one is actually pretty cool. Alright, I like this one. Back to the game. I don't do anything, he flips, and that's fine. We could also take the damage. That's interesting, isn't it? If we hold up the mana, it's pretty obvious what we have. So we could go for Vraska, but then he attacks her, and she's dead. But I mean, it's just Trespasser. Alright, let's go for Vraska. I mean, that's a decent trade. Enjoy your treasure token. I hope you brought some invokes. We could start attacking. And let's do it. Let's do it. We will have 6/6 as the defense, so I'm not super scared. Even if they go for Tenacious Underdog, we can block everything basically. And he needs to answer Vraska, which is not easy. Yeah, and we still have the Emperor for Tenacious Underdog at some point. That's a very wild Giggs command. And they went for the counters. Alright, so Vraska, no more, but we'll get our kill as well. And we'll hit him for a lot. Oh, that's not perfect. Giggs command is extremely good play for them. But we will still take it. I think there's no time for Celestus, so let's discard it. It could also be Vorrac. Alright. I like Celestus, what can I say? And we definitely need removal. They can go for Tenacious Underdog, but that will be a lot of damage, like there will be, it's 13. The lifelink really helped to relieve the pressure. And we don't need the Emperor because we have Celestus, so our draws should be good. And he has no board presence at all, so that's actually pretty good.
I'll be back.
So a bit wasteful on our side, but I think it's worth it for the tempo. Especially if we keep drawing good cards. Cosmic Rebirth seems good. And we also can play it together with Celestus, which is even better. Alright, and we say go. And now we can switch day and night time, which should help a lot. Alright. Oh, I think we played this part already. Enjoy. Ah, you know what happens. Nice. Land is pretty bad, so let's not play it. And this Vraska has even more loyalty. Let's see if the Edict is on the line, but we'll still get the kill anyway. So this is a buff, not a +1/+1 counter, so if we proliferate we don't get the value here. Alright. He has something, right? Tenacious Underdog doesn't kill Vraska, which is extremely nice. And I mean, let's go. He has some cards, he should have some options, but I think we're slowly getting there. And with Celeste, alright, mana. He can play Tenacious Underdog into Trespasser, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, he actually has another one. Alright, bro. But what about this pesky Vraska? And he got back the Tenacious Underdog, so maybe he just wants to replay it? Which is an interesting choice. Huh. Is that good enough, my friend? I would say it's not. Land. Glad I took it. So we can just kill Liliana if we care. Let's draw a card. We proliferate. No counters on Liliana, please. So I mean we can kill her. Unless we want... So he wants to discard, this will be Tenacious Underdog and he will replay it with haste probably or something like this. We have 4 mana. If I'm... Yeah, I should probably kill her. Yeah, I think it's best. So let's go for 5. But we do it at their upkeep. This way we go into the night time. Let's see what we get. Let's take the card. I thought it would be a land, to be honest. Wedding Announcement is great, but it's really slow. I don't think we have time for it. So let's kill Lily. We tap fully. Our opponent knows that we cannot interact, but he's down to basically 2 cards. One of them is probably a land. So I mean, he needs to kill Vraska in 2 turns. And he's at 7. If not the lifelink from Trespasser and, you know, Geek's Command, he would be basically dead right now. That's an interesting one. Let's take action. Discarding some casual Sunfalls. I mean, I have to say this is a good draw, man. Because that kills both of the pressure, you know. Both of the things that threatened us. And now we can start proliferating and getting back into the game, and they are out. Not much of a Gandalf, are we? That was a fun game. Going first with a removal. That's the most important part of Magic. Let's start with this one so we can enable Abzan mana on the next turn. That should be okay. Why is there no creature on the opponent's side? I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. Man, where are creatures? We need a lot of them. Like, we need as many creatures as I drew planeswalkers with no lands. Alright, mono-white control. That might be an interesting matchup. We need to hit a land, man. Please, can I draw a land? You know what? That's why I like Vorrac. I would already get mana screwed. Oh my god, that was way too close. So, instead of having perfect planeswalker that will dominate the game, we have you. Phyrexian, Boar, Beast. And you know what? You are cute. Like, look at this cute face. Like, you know he's your friend forever. Alright, so what our opponent is doing, some stuff, it's fine. One of the farewell was bottomed, I believe. Is it shuffled? Bottom of the library. So we only have one farewell. This is the last farewell for the game. And we need to fight for our stuff. I think we go for Sorin because we actually want to draw cards. We don't need power right now. And we need to keep playing lands every turn. See? That's why we went for this decision. So, we need to dig into some Sunfalls so we can stabilize the game and protect our planeswalkers. So, oh my god, go away. That was mean. I really wanted, man, he was my friend. Forever. Like, you will be in our memory forever. Paragon, expensive. Alright, we got some cards. Which means this will be a farewell turn. Oh, it will be a Sunfall turn or a farewell turn. Farewell is better, and this is the last one. Alright, guys. One token on the next turn. Alright, let's go for it. It's man, Mythic these days. Like, you play one card and they already leave. Like, you shouldn't breathe too loud because they might leave the game already. I mean, with Farewell they probably were gone, but at least play it out, man.